Indian economic updates. S&P Global Mobility has adjusted its forecast for electric vehicle penetration in India's passenger vehicle market, reducing it from 22% to 19% by 2030. This revision is due to slower than anticipated adoption rates in the e-passenger sector, as well as certain states offering incentives for hybrid vehicles and the absence of upfront subsidies for electric cars in fleet purchases. Additionally, S&P has transitioned from a compliance-driven forecasting model to a demand-centric one. The firm underscored India's potential to emerge as the third-largest global economy by 2030-31, with an expected annual growth rate of 6.7%. Notably, despite significant price reductions and new model launches, e-passenger car sales decreased by 10% in August compared to last year. India's logistics costs are expected to drop to single digits within 5 years due to the construction of world-class highways and expressways, according to Road Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari. Currently, logistics costs range between 14 to 18% of GDP, but the goal is to bring them closer to the global benchmark of 8%. Gadkari also highlighted India's growth as the third-largest automobile market, with the industry growing from 7.5 lakh rupees crore in 2014 to 22 lakh rupees crore in 2024. He emphasized boosting exports, reducing imports, and enhancing farmers' purchasing power for economic growth. Gadkari also called for developing smart villages and prioritizing performance audits over financial audits. In July, Reliance Jio, Bharti Airtel, and Vodafone Idea experienced unprecedented customer losses due to significant tariff hikes of 11 to 25%. According to the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, Jio lost 750,000 users, Airtel lost 1.69 million, and Vodafone Idea lost 1.41 million, reducing their customer bases to 475.76 million, 387.32 million, and 215.88 million, respectively. In contrast, state-run BSNL, which did not increase tariffs, gained 2.93 million subscribers, raising its total to 88.51 million. As a result, market shares for Jio, Airtel, and Vodafone Idea decreased to 40.68%, 33.12%, and 18.46%, while BSNL's share rose to 7.59%. BSNL also recorded the highest gains in wireless broadband users, despite not yet offering 5G services. S&P Global suggests that India's inclusion in global bond indices will boost foreign inflows into government bonds, potentially reducing banks' role in financing government debt over time. This could lead to a reduction in the statutory liquidity ratio currently set at 18% of banks' net demand and time liabilities. With JP Morgan adding Indian government bonds to its emerging markets bond index by June 2024, foreign investment is expected to rise by $20 to $25 billion. Increased foreign participation in India's debt market will reduce reliance on domestic funding, though it may bring volatility. Domestic banks' holdings of central government bonds have already grown 14% between March 2023 and 2024,